Hey guys, it's Darlene. I'm back with another video. Today I'll be showing you how I transform my barely used family room into a designated home office. Now I have products that are sitting throughout many rooms in my house, and I really needed to take the time out and put everything in one spot, make it easier for me to function. So if you're interested in seeing the whole process from start to finish, please stick around. Now, the first order of business was taking down the ceiling tiles. To be quite honest with you, I was a little bit nervous during this process because I wasn't sure what I was going to find underneath these ceiling tiles. I'm deathly afraid of all critters, mice, spiders, anything that runs faster than me, I'm terrified of. So I was trying to be prepared. This is why you see the table there in case something happened. I could jump on it or run upstairs, but I was trying to be prepared for this. Now I quickly ran up and got some gloves because the fiberboard from these tiles was making my skin itch. So when you're doing a job like this, it's going to be very important to make sure that you have the right clothing on, preferably long sleeves, gloves, and protective eyewear. Because if that stuff gets in your eyes, you're not going to be a happy person. Right now I'm just inspecting, just trying to see what I'm going to be moving next. I didn't want anything falling on me, so I had to be careful. Now, once I removed the boards, it was time to remove the support rails. It was a fairly simple task. I just had to make sure the system didn't fall on me. So I had to be careful when I remove each of the railing. Um, and that was it. Now, with regards to the ceiling, my initial plan was to remove all the railings and then paint it black. I wanted to have, black ceilings, white walls. That was the plan, but I quickly realized that that wasn't going to be possible because of the height of my ceiling. It wasn't going to give the vibe that I was looking for, basically. So, I decided to go with another plan. I had already had my guys scheduled to come out to do some work on the upstairs, adding light to my living room. So I decided to go ahead and have them add sheetrock to my ceiling. So as you can see, all these railings were held up by one screw, not one screw, but they held up by nails. So all I had to do was unscrew each section that had nails, and that was pretty much it. And here's the ceilings, and they're in pretty good condition. I was actually very surprised. So when I had my guys come out to do the sheetrock, I actually did not record them. I recorded like the process, like daily, but I lost all that footage with my camera. I was very upset. So yeah, I started painting after this. Now, with regards to the painting, I really don't like painting, but I'd rather do it myself than have someone else do it that who's not gonna do it right. So I know you're watching this video, you're like, oh my God, she has nothing covering the floors. I know, I know. Um, I had the coverings available right there in the other room, but I got lazy and decided to just go ahead and just do it this way. And I paid the price later on because I had to go back and use some sort of abrasive cleaner and take all those paint stains off the floor. So if you're doing this for yourself, please make sure you cover your floors with some sort of tarp, some sort of plastic, anything. Just don't do what I did, okay? And the spray paint gun, it was pretty awesome, but make sure you completely cover it up because that stuff gets everywhere, okay? Now for the ceiling, I opted to go pink because the walls were white and I had my fireplace coming in. I wanted like a pop of color into the design, so I opted with pink ceilings, and it turned out lovely. So here we go. The ceilings are pretty much done. I had to go back onto the wall and cover up some cracks. I wish I had done more because, as you can see from the ceiling, there's some cracks there. I also painted this table right here that you see. I initially got it from Amazon. It had a wood laminate top, and I painted it white. I used spray paint, and it came out really nice. Now, everything's looking really nice so far. Now, the fireplace, guys. I did a video for the fireplace, but my G7X really it it died on me basically. So all that footage that I had from that video is just gone. So yeah, so the fireplace came white and I opted to go and paint it black because I wanted, to have a pop of color to kind of contrast with the pink ceiling. So I opted to paint it black, and of course camera was dead and I didn't get that footage any either. So it is what it is. All right, so here we go. It's time to get some work done, and of course my daughter's here dancing. That's her definition of helping. All right, so as you can see from the behind, the fireplace, came out great. It's a matte black color. I initially started out spray painting it. I should have laid it down. So if you plan on spray painting your fireplace, please lay it down flat on its back. That way you don't have those streaks coming down it when that paint starts rolling off. But I did initially spray paint it, and then once it dried out, I had to go back over it with black paint to make sure everything was a little more uniform and more even. So yeah, that's how it came out. So right now we're moving around furniture to get ready for the fun stuff. More dancing by Brianna, as I do all the work, of course. Now for the rug, I opted for a gray color. Again, I don't like a lot of color in my space. Again, I'll only do maybe a pop of pink here and there, but I went with a gray color and it came out really, really nice. Now let's talk about this eggshell real quick, okay? I got this a couple of years ago at Walmart. By the way, everything in this room we already had, with the exception of the fireplace, because my daughter purchased that for me, I think that same month for my birthday. So everything we had was stuff that we repurposed, reused, repainted. So we saved a lot on costs with regards to that. But that fireplace I got from Walmart a couple of years ago, and getting that thing home was it was something else because I drive a Honda Accord, and let me tell you, that car was not big enough to fit that box. We had to maneuver and unbox and put pieces in the trunk, pieces in the back seat. That's what we usually do when we go out to buy stuff, to be honest with you. So we made it work, whether it's a grill, a chair, we're gonna make it work. We're gonna unbox and make it work. Okay, so here we are. We have the chair set up finally. Fireplace is lit up, and that thing gives off some heat. So if you have no heat in your basement, get yourself a fireplace, okay? I'm still not done, but we're getting there. Um, with my egg chair inside, he was outside. I gotta change this table. I don't like the table. I gotta add some pillows. Um, gotta add a mirror here. I gotta add an art piece here, and my little art stuff over here. Fill up the wall. But okay, now for this wall, I opted to go with a floating shelf. Um, Initially, I was going to add a couple art pieces up there, maybe some books, but I decided to go and add my lashes. I sell lashes online, lashes, makeup, body care products. Um, so I'm using this to store my lashes. And the room next door is actually where all my body care products are stored. And at some point, everything will be stored in that room. I just have to, redo the walls, repaint the walls. I should say the walls are already done, but repaint the walls. Now, for the wall art, I opted to go with a blank canvas. I purchased this from Michael's. It was very inexpensive, maybe $15, $20. Usually when I buy these, they're like buy one get one free, buy one get one 50% off, or buy two get one free. So that's when I go and buy my canvases. Now, I'm no artist. You don't have to be an artist to do this. Just buy the canvas, Use some joint compound, as you will see in this video, and create you any kind of art you want. Just use a brush, use the little spackle knives, like whatever you have in your disposal, use and create something very inexpensive that looks expensive for your wall. I used to go to Home Goods and spend sometimes $80, $120 on a large wall art just to get rid of it in a few months. Because I I change my mind a lot when it comes to home decor. I always want something different. So now I'm trying to keep it very simple and minimal. That way I'm not always having to buy new stuff. I can just move things from one room to another because again, from inside to outside, my design is very similar. And here's the wall art all done, perfect size for the electrical box. Just make sure you measure first, guys. I think they're all like standard sizes, but when I measured, this is the closest size I could get to it, and it was a perfect fit. Okay, guys, here's a space all completed. Let me know what you think in the comment box. What would you like to have seen that was, maybe different? Give me some ideas on how to, spice it up. I think it looks pretty great, but let me know what you think. Please comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, okay? Hit that subscribe button. And also don't forget to hit that notification bell and be notified of when I post new videos. There'll probably be another video posted next Thursday. I'm trying to be a little more consistent here. This should be going up today. What is it? June 8th. So I'm trying to be a lot more consistent, guys. And I'm going to show you a view of it with the lights turned out. Check this out. Look at that. The ambiance. Oh, such a vibe, right? So, again, it's a space where you can sit down, read a book, journal, do some work, and just, be at peace. And notice I don't have a television in here, guys, it's because I do not want my kids trying to steal this room because they were mad when they saw this. But until next time, I'll see you guys, okay? Subscribe.